Hey, welcome back to Dead Rising 4, my favorite video game of 2002. I don't need that. So we're back in this just fantastic game, playing as Frank West, the worst video game character of all time, because Vic is clearly the best. Spectrum Analyzer, this is a thing, a new mechanic in the game to make Frank's camera a little bit more useful than it was in previous games, because it really was just used for, like, taking pictures, which, again, wasn't really all that useful. You could essentially go through the entirety of, like, Dead Rising without really taking many pictures. I think the only one that's really required is taking an erotica picture for Kent.
I've never seen a zombie freak out like this before.
God, Frank. Look at her. She's suffering.
Yeah, and the only way forward is through this chamber. Locked.
We can't get through while...
Alright, so what we're gonna have to do here is pretty simple.
Hey, ugly.
We lure the zombie. That's not what I wanted. God damn this game. Hey, zombie, don't worry about the fire. Just ignore it. So you're going to want to lure the zombie over here with, I think, meat or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's like a leg or whatever. Can I keep pressing this button? And just keep dropping meat on her? I guess not, no. But now we just burn the zombie. Great stuff going on here. That's not the button I meant.
Who wants barbecue? No? No one?
Holy shit, Frank. This is some atrocity level shit going on here, and the best you can do is crack wise?
That is unfair. I have photographed things and thought about things.
You don't actually care what's happening to these people, do you?
Look, let's just get what we came for and get out of here, okay? Okay?
God damn this game.
Right,
Isn't Frank just such an unlikable asshole? Don't you just hate Frank? And isn't Vic just the best? This game dumb. Me no likey.
I need pictures of everything.
So we're gonna take pictures of these bodies. This is a pretty grim scenario going on here.
Their faces are all the same.
Yeah. Big family, you think?
Shut up.
Keep forgetting that. What's this? So there's a guy in there. That's something we need to... Wait, we don't need to take a picture of the fridge, do we? The hell's in here? Beer, soft drink. Yeah, I don't think we need anything in there. So let's take a picture of this guy.
Spectrum analyzer. It should be able to see inside.
It's another one.
What are these bastards doing?
What's the other one? Is this Morse code? Oh, this guy over here. Yeah, what is that? I don't know. Can't say I particularly care either. Let's get that in full view. He looks scary. That's the scariest thing I've seen in the game so far, is that face right there.
Yeah. DNA test results.
I would like to see a competition as to who takes better selfies, Frank West or Link from Wind Waker.
Experimenting on them, imprisoning them.
Vic, this story's gonna win us every award on the planet, so please, please, just stay focused long enough for us to get out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna burn this.
It's like the writers. I'm going to be talking about these writers, these fabled writers, quite a bit probably. Every single word that comes out of Frank West's mouth makes him more and more unlikable. What's in here? Headache pills? Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to need some headache pills after this, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, that's creepy. What a shot. Oh, yeah, that's really good. They're gonna be testing some kind of bioweapon.
You know, another thing I'm going to say that I actually like about this game, and that's like a positive, I actually really like Frank's, like, design, you know, quote-unquote design, his outfit, I guess.
Get the story and get out!
I couldn't just...
Stay calm, Vic. That's what I said. Stay fucking calm. Now you put us both in danger.
You're just gonna leave her? Just use her?
We need to get out of here. Do you understand me?
For your pictures! Your stupid pictures!
I'm a reporter, Vic. That's what I do. I report. And if you can't do the same, if you can't take yourself out of the picture, then you should get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. Go, go, go!
Yeah, again, this prologue, it's actually pretty good. I would say I enjoy this part of the game. Frank acts like an actual rational human being for the most part. You know, he doesn't... He's not too unlikable, you know, yet.
I'm not gonna last 5 seconds.
So here's our first combo weapon. We put it together... How do we put this together? I think in the inventory, right? Oh, wait. How do we... Combo. This isn't usually how you do it in the main game. Usually if you have two things in your inventory, or if you have two things near each other, you could just kind of make them. So what's this? Health kit, don't need it. Don't need any of this. So let's get out of here and kind of start the game proper. After this bit, the game actually starts. This is still the kind of prologue. I didn't think there was a glass there. I thought I could just kill them. But yeah, like I said, I've been saying the combo weapons and the combat itself and the gameplay, it's pretty good. I would say I'd have to play some of the other ones again because it's been a while since I've played like 1, 2, or 3 or off the record, but I'd be willing to bet that this is probably the best playing game in the series. But again, my big problem with this game is the story. So this isn't going to be like, you know, this is no Sonic 06 where the game is bad and the story is bad. This is just, it's one aspect. So I'm not going to be miserable this entire time, you know. It's just the story that I think falls apart and is up. And that too, you know, like I said, this game kind of technically is a bit of a mess. I have a theory that this game was made on a pretty small budget and was also fairly rushed to get out for the 10th anniversary and for Christmas specifically. And I think that's no more evident by the fact that apparently the real actual ending of this game is going to be paid DLC, Azura's Wrath style.
Holy crap! I think these are the gate controls. Looks like another code lock.
Oh no, here I think was the part where I don't think these zombies actually count. Yeah. No, those are not zombies. Those are just like holograms.
Commander wouldn't be very impressed if we just let it happen. So shut up, suit up, and clean up. Understood?
Sir, yes, sir.
This is cool. Like, this is a cool use of that. I mean, I don't know why he knows the password immediately.
Take him down.
Again, here, these people aren't actually there. So, you know. Good stuff. Even when you get close to them, they are not there. Don't know why that's a thing. You'd think that the camera would be pretty important to, like, get consistently, but that does not appear to be the case. Why is it telling me to sprint here?
You better be at the car. What the? No! No! Vic! 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 Oh, shit! 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 Oh, shit! Shit! Shit!
So this part is pretty cool. This is like, hey, there's some actual personality going on here in the game. Again, the first, like, hour of this game is like, hey, this is pretty good. But it's when you think that the story is gonna get more, like, have more consequence and be like an actual sequel to Dead Rising 3. Because Dead Rising 3 set up a lot of things that I figured were going to be explored in this game, but they're not. They're not even hinted at. Again, I don't know when these videos are going to go up, but there's that, apparently, the Overtime DLC, Frank Rising, or whatever it's called. That is not out yet. They haven't detailed anything on it. So I don't know if maybe some things will be fixed in that, but as of right now, no. Even if they were to kind of tie the story from 3 into that DLC, it still wouldn't fix this for me. Again, this is good. I like that it, this is Black Friday. That's kind of unexplored. The message is kind of the same as the first game. Like, hey, consumerism is kind of bad. These people are zombies going out in the middle of the night, going to, shop.
Frank West?
Am I under arrest?
Possibly.
Leaning towards yes.
That depends.
On?
How well you work with others.
Oh, well, shit, that's never been my strong suit. Just kind of stuffy in here, don't you think? A little fresh air, I really thought that would work.
You know what? Like, that's fine. I feel like the writers in the beginning, they were like, all right, I think we got this under control. And then after this part, they were just like, they just stopped caring.
Commander of the ZDC. I'm up on my zombie news. Thank you very much.
Of course you are.
Apparently this guy is
know
one of
that
the main
ZDC's
characters in one of the
is to
Dead Rising
respond
3
to zombies on
DLCs
US soil.
that I never played, so
who
he
knows
was
the
a
truth.
completely new
I'll
character
up
to
on it.
me
Thank you.
in this game.
It's happening again in Willamette.
What is?
An outbreak.
I didn't see anything on the news. How long has it been going on?
Going on 6 weeks now.
Really? It's a long time to silence an entire town.
Not for them.
Who?
The Pentagon.
Oh, shit.
What did you see there?
You know what I saw.
Nobody knows, Frank. The only reason I found out is because somebody screwed up and passed me a top-level report. This reservist training center, I have yet to see anyone who's actually stationed there. All communications in and out of the town are gone. Hell, the satellite photos have been updated in 4 months. It is being covered up. But all that pales in comparison to the mystery of why you, Frank West, are teaching a goddamn night class instead of being 2 steps ahead of me on this.
I quit.
You quit.
Yes, I quit. Do you know how many outbreaks I've been part of? How many I've covered? And what thanks have I gotten? Huh? Nothing. No thank yous, no flowers, just a contact book filled with dead people.
National Headliner Award 2006. You exposed the first zombie outbreak on US soil. Photographed the whole thing. You got some medals, a few letters behind your name. Honorary, of course.
Yeah, but let's get to the point. 3 weeks later, I tried to expose the Pentagon and the entire US government for their involvement with it, and they bury me!
Because you didn't have sufficient evidence. You come with me to Willamette. We expose this bullshit. And you do it right this time. Frank, there's a lot more at stake here than just one town.
No. I'm out.
Whoever breaks this, they're in for some big gains. Maybe even win back something. But actually, I'm surprised that you let an amateur rip this up from under you.
What the hell are you talking about?
This is one of your students, isn't it?
Ooh. I think you...
Whoops.
This bothers me so much. Because that was never the humor in Dead Rising.
Vic.
It was more like surrealism, kind of characters' actions and how absurd it was. It was never, oh, he has a naked picture of himself on his phone, and he accidentally showed it to Frank. And it also just seems kind of more like, hey, remember in the first
Coming up
game
on
when there was a
Willamette.
Frank and he worked with someone named Brad? Well, here's another guy named Brad. Isn't it just like the first game? Don't you remember that game, the first one?
Get a squad out there. Capture or kill, your discretion.